Hello, welcome to the reading room with Sylvie here. Today we're going to do a pick a card reading, and it's going to be on what are your co-workers, colleagues saying about you when they're talking to the boss or manager. Before we get started, this is group 1, group 2. Take your time, pause the video if you need, and I'll see you there and enjoy your reading. Hello, group 1. So let's start with this one, and we'll put that here. So this is the card where it shows that you're succeeding. So you put in the time, you put in the work, and it's coming through. Managing what you want. You've been wise with your choices. They've been turning out for the better. Let me pull a card to go with it. So you're walking away with what doesn't serve you, but you're also walking towards your achievements. There's some type of passion there that's been brewing, and you're leaving your imprint. You're leaving, like, you have footprints behind you. I mean, your experience is showing, and you're also leaving your mark. You're going for your opportunities. Here it says that all your decisions seem to be working out for you. Your choices, what you've chosen. But also, the apple for me stands out, and the bee stands out, and the little bird. They're the ones that stands out the most. And this one almost feels like a snake. So, and it isn't. It's a leaf. It's a dead leaf or a dry leaf, or, could represent autumn. I feel like there's some type of deceit here. Others are working hard around you, but they're not growing. They're not succeeding like you. And whispers are being told. So that either you're finding out some information, or they're talking about you, or retrieving information from you and sending it off. So let's find out more. But this is the focus of the reading and what they're talking to the boss about. So here, something that you're not being told is that they see how successful you are. They see that whatever you want, you receive. And they're wondering why you opening up, why things are opening up for you. Why is it coming in? You're achieving in ways that they don't understand. Here's the why. Actually, I'm feeling like there was a why there, and here it is, the why. Why you? Why are you, and how are you choosing these decisions? This is something that you're not really understanding. You're sort of like winging it. You need more knowledge. You feel like you need more than what you have. You feel like you need answers. And they're like baffled by this because you're almost there, or you're succeeding, and they see that you're getting there. It's like you have a finish line and you're almost going past this finish line. And they see that. So they're wondering, why do you need so much knowledge? Why are you always studying? Why are you always working hard? Because they feel like that's fishy. There's something up, something that's not being told. There's some truth not being said, and that's being kept from you. I almost feel like the focus for them, what they're seeing, is that you're having special treatment of some kind, and you're being offered things because they feel they work just as hard as you, and yet you're the one that's receiving. You're having a promotion, and you already know about it, and that's why you're preparing yourself for it. There's something. You know something that they don't know. This is what's starting this focus on you. So let's find out. Side note, even exchange. On their gut feeling, things are about to end. Why are they about to end? Because you're succeeding. It's funny because there's some type of stress going on, some type of, I don't think this is right, some hurtful something here, missed opportunities for them. They feel they've been passed over, and they're not seeing it clearly. They don't see the situation clearly. There's definitely someone in your surroundings that's not feeling well about your success. So, beware of that one. I know that the reading is starting a little bit negative, but I still feel like there's a lot of positive to come out. It seems to be important in some way. They feel that your success is their downfall. Yeah. Things are not looking up for them. They don't see how it's working out. You're going someplace where they don't know. You're doing something they don't know. Nothing is clear for them. They're trying to do as good as you, or trying to follow your footsteps, or trying to do their thing as good as you're doing yours. It seems like there's competition here, and they feel like they're losing out. And it seems to be stirring something up in here. They're holding back. They're not saying. They want to see it in a different way. They want to see the opportunities coming for themselves. Nah, they're not right. Why? Why isn't it right? Why are they being passed over? I feel like we're talking about one specific colleague, but it's making others think. Okay, I'm going to pull more cards. So what are they saying to the boss? I feel like they're making this all about them, even though it's your success that's shining. But because it's all about you, they want to switch that up. Like they're making it about them. Like whatever you're doing that's so great, it becomes about them. Even though you're not out to get them, even though you're doing your own thing, and they know that, they still get that feeling. They want that success too. They feel like they should have it. They feel like it should be theirs. So they're talking to the boss about, where's my opportunity? Why am I not receiving an opportunity? Where's the give and take? I mean, they give a lot, and how come they're not receiving? There's supposed to be a teamwork. It's supposed to go all together. They're supposed to advance as one, and that's how they feel. So they're talking to the boss, not so much about, well, they are talking about you, but they're putting focus on you. And what they're doing is they're using you as the example. Like, why you? Why not them? Like, what's the difference? Like, why are you succeeding and they're not? Because they feel they're doing just the same as you. They feel like they're working hard. And they feel like all of you should be together having opportunities. What makes it about you? Like, why are you shining so much? Like, what are you doing that's so special and so great? So they're questioning that. They're questioning, are you being truthful? Are you being yourself? Are you, what you're putting out, is it true? Maybe you're not as great as you seem. That's why the boss is not seeing their success, because they're so focused on you and they're being put aside. It's like they're talking about you, but trying to make their case for themselves. What's causing this issue is they're not really seeing what's being offered to them, and they don't really have any ambition. They don't have a dream. Until they start to be focused with themselves and what they want and their dreams, they're going to stay this way. There's nothing you can do about it. That's just the type of person they are. Meanwhile, you're being successful no matter what. And it's funny because I thought I would be talking about co-workers, but there's a co-worker that's showing up. Actually, I'm going to read this first. Well, it doesn't stop. Okay, there's a whole story here. Before I tell you what the boss is feeling, here the story is your choices are really making your success. And you throw yourself in, which brings in all the abundance or all the happiness or the just shining with opportunities. You planted the seed and it's growing, and now you can just relax and let it happen because you're in a good place. But you're in a good place and the boss has noticed. So that it doesn't really matter what they're saying or what they're talking about. The boss has noticed how strong you are, how much passion you have, and how well you plan things. You put ideas out. You're someone that they can count on, someone that they can ask to do something, and it's done right, and you put a lot of thought into it. So I don't know what type of work you're doing, but anyway, this is something that the boss himself is thinking. And actually, it's a balance. It's really an understanding of how things work. They really thought about it. They weighed the pros and cons on what is being told and how it's being told, and they're making their own opinion and own choices on what they know and what they see and what they feel is right. They have this wish for themselves and for the company or for the position or for the job or for you, and they're going to follow through. So they are not hurting you in any way, and they're not directly talking about you, even though they're putting negative focus on you, which is not working out because your success keeps coming. Doesn't matter what they say, they're not ruining anything for you. You made your footprint. You made your imprint. That's funny reading. I was expecting it to be different, but anyway. What do you need to release? That's the question you should ask yourself. Believe in the impossible and look at the bigger picture. Yeah, don't get stuck on what they're saying or what they're doing. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. Hello, group 2. Let's find out what's going on. You have some messages here. I'll put them here. We're going to start with this one. It's about changes. Things are changing up. It feels like it's in a good way. It has some stress to the change, yes. Maybe some resistance, I would say. This is the focus of what your co-workers are talking about. Defense. Putting the defense up. They feel like you're not open. You're not open to change. You're not open to what they need you to do or decide on. And so they're talking to the boss. There's some stress there, but it also releases it. This change is good change. Okay. Oh, change like the wind again. Didn't expect that. So here you're on a tightrope. Like you're not budging. You're pretty stubborn. You're not the same as them. You don't fit. There's something about you that's different. Even though some of them are eggs and some of them are leopards. There seems to be two groups. Yeah, there seems to be two groups here. And there's the fragile, sensitive type, and then there's the ones that, they stand on their own and, they pay attention, but do they care? Not really. So there's a group that cares and a group that doesn't. There's some changes coming up, and there's definitely things being told. So they are talking to the boss quite a bit, actually. Let's find out what they're saying. And they're talking in secret. So they're saying, oh, I was just telling you this in confidence. That comes out again. Oh. Okay. Edgy. nervous, not quite sure. So they're talking about to the boss, definitely that there's changes coming up, and they think that you're not going to be able to handle it. They don't think that you're open to it. You're unsure. It's making them unsure. You're not part of the team, so they're not understanding. But then you're not feeling it either. You're not feeling like you fit with them, or there's something that's off. You definitely have the skill, but you're maybe not sure of yourself, or you're not sure these changes, how it's going to affect your skill. So you're a little bit worried on that. Overall, everybody's happy with what they're doing. So it's almost like there's three groups. There's your group, their group, and the other group. Everybody's happy doing what they're doing and happy in their group. But the change is going to do something with that. The information is not quite clear, or no one knows exactly what's going to be going on. Is this going to upset everything? Doesn't seem so. It seems like it's going to be a good change. What's going on here? Seems like there's a lot of negativity being spread. It's being focused on, but actually, like if you look, the cups are full and only one is empty and is being focused on the empty. The path is lit. You can think about it or rethink about it. So the hermit is really stand back and really understand what's going on here, because there's so much good, but the toxic situation has taken over. That's what's being whispered about, told to the boss about what is going on and how the stress is being built, or how things aren't so great because of the negativity. I feel like they're trying to change the boss's mind. It seems like they're trying to let the boss know that you may be a bit toxic or negative, or you're only focusing on the negative, and they want to change that up. They don't like it. Now remember, it doesn't mean it's true, but that's how they're seeing it. So you got one group that's not really caring at all, and then you got that sensitive group, and they're really sensitive. Like, it doesn't matter what you do. They're going to focus on it and analyze it and decipher it and come up with conclusions, and it seems like it's a really gossipy group. So what are they saying to the boss? Be more specific. And you know, this boss that you have, they know things. Like, they're not oblivious to what's going on. Teamwork. Seems like there's a good team. So they're trying to say that everything is going well, the team is going well, the work is going well. They're talking about how great everything is, how they come in and they're always trying to make things positive, or they go in and they try to make light of how great the ideas are and what's coming up is going to be real good. So they're telling the boss that they're being very positive with the team, and they're very positive with the work, and they're ready to handle any type of changes that are coming in. They're there for the change, no matter what. They can count on them. So they're talking about themselves, how great things are. But when it comes to you, they don't want the boss to know that you've been doing some really good, fine work on your own, and that how skilled you are and how you could probably do most of it yourself. They don't want the boss to know that, so they hide that fact, and they talk about you being focused on the negativity, and you're not willing to look at different options or take different decisions. They're sort of throwing you under the bus, because this might be true. You might be focused on something that's negative. Maybe you're worried about changes. Maybe you can't handle the fact that you don't know what the changes are about. But it doesn't change the fact that you're a good worker, a skilled worker, and that you're valued, and your worth is shows and speaks for itself. But they feel like they can't put the focus on that. They want the boss to know how negative you are. I'm telling you, this boss here is no dummy. Like, they know what's going on. They see it. They're wise. I'm just going to ask what the other group are saying. Are they talking to the boss? Yeah, so what I'm picking up is that they're taking care of themselves. Like they know what they should stay out of it and take care of what they need to take care of, because they know that this opportunity is good and that they're going for it and they're not going to mess up anything for themselves, and they're staying out of the drama. They'd rather just take care of themselves. So this group here is tight-knit, and they don't butt into the rest of the situation. They're not willing to talk to the boss. They're not willing to say anything. That's just the way they are. They're not going to stick up for you, but they're not going to go against you. They like to stay on their own path and stay out of this drama that's happening. Seems to be a lot of drama going on. A lot of stress unnecessarily. It doesn't need to be this way. A lot of selfishness is going around. And the thing about that, this tug of war. So it's like, stand your ground. And don't let them take over, or don't let them push you out of the way. Here it's showing that there's a tug of war going on with this other group. And they may not be talking just about you. They may be talking about your group, but they're also focusing on you. Really, it's all about timing and going for your wish and what you want. So I would stand firm. Don't let them push you around. And then just continue going for your dream. Continue doing what you're doing, because you're heading in the right direction. What's the boss thinking of all this? What's their opinion? Oh, well, there you go. So the boss goes with what they're in tune with, their feeling, their gut feeling. They see your hard work. They see what you accomplish. They see your worth. And they judge the situation. And they know who to give what to. They don't need to listen to this gossip or this foolishness. For them, they already know what's what. They know who's doing what, and who's going to have what, and how things are going to go. They know how to place things in the right way. They're pretty fair, your boss. I wouldn't worry about the other people. They're a negative bunch. Your group that you're with, they're really good. Let's pull cards with that, actually. The group that you're with. We pulled on the other two groups, but your group. Let's find out about them just before I read your messages. Just so you know. People that you hang around with and work with closely or together. What I get from your group is that they're holding back. They're not saying anything. They're not talking about it. They're just holding on. And they know the truth. They support you. See, they know a lot, but they're not saying anything. So they're not going in the drama either. But at the same time, they're supporting you. Your hard work is paying off. Yeah, I feel like that is true. Luck is on your side. Surrender to the divine. Yeah, things are going great for you. Don't even listen to them. The boss isn't. All right, so I'm going to leave it there.